So I've talked about this particular topic before. Um, our emotional matrix. I did a live stream about it before. I talked about it from different perspectives. I think in the previous live stream to this one, I talked about just how robotic we're becoming. Basically, becoming a society of less emotion, right? So that's what the previous live stream was about to this one. Here, I'm kind of talking about more of something else that was developed during the pandemic. Really, we are all developing our social bubbles. That's what's going on. A lot of social bubbles where we go online to talk about our emotions, but we don't know how to talk about that amongst each other. We be so quick to go online or go see a therapist. And I'm not shunning those that do that. I'm just saying, in relation to the people it's like we don't even have people that we can talk to. We don't have much family, it seems, a lot of us. I know some do, and that's cool. The ones who still got their families intact, much love to y'all. Keep that strong, right? But to those who have had a life of no family for real, and you don't have that going on. So you are quick to go online. Like, and I say this in regards to if you do have a connection with somebody, let's say you found somebody that you could possibly have something going on with them, some type of relationship, right? Well, um, you don't talk to them, you rather go online, right? You make it to where the person can't talk to you, right? That's another thing. But still, with that said, you'd rather go online. You'd rather talk to outside people. You don't talk to the people that are close to you. And we see this. We see this a lot with how we vent, with how we express ourselves, with how we communicate. We all now say, uh, we don't have people close to us. You feel more comfortable talking to strangers, it seems like. That's unfortunate. We are more comfortable talking to anonymous people. Like, we feel the people that are close to us are the worst ones. We feel that the people that are close to us can use what we share with them against us. And yes, that happens a lot. That's happened to me before. So I'm not here to tell y'all something I don't know personally. But it's unfortunate because we just see more of this occurring. Like by 2030, the year 2030, we will have become more of an isolated world. Like people will either go to other countries to try to have better interactions, or people will be just more comfortable staying inside. We think we're outside now, during the pandemic and afterwards they say, hey, go outside, but we're still actually more inside. We're more inside emotionally, like we don't open up to people. And then all these problems we have, we'd rather just push a person off, block them out, have a way we deal with that. And we'd rather deal with these things alone or just amongst other people that we would rather be around instead. And I've just seen this happen so many times that it's now become this emotional matrix, this other side of it that I talk about. Um, but yeah, it's unfortunate because a lot of people actually feel comfortable doing that these days too. They feel more comfortable talking to others. You know, they don't feel comfortable talking to another. They just feel comfortable talking to others. So that's the other side of the emotional matrix I wanted to bring up. And I called this particular video an encore because it's something that I've talked about before via a live stream. So, hey, good morning, Smart Cookie. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, talking about that emotional matrix. I'm pretty sure you dealt with this. Simply put, people that would rather just talk to other people. They don't really come to you about stuff like, and you be wondering why you didn't talk to me about that. Like, and they just would rather talk to other people, right? And it'd be like, it'd be messed up because it'd be someone you thought you was either cool with, someone you thought you was close with. Let's say it was a significant other. They didn't want to talk to you. So it's like this another form of cheating, basically. And maybe what led to even more cheating because dang, you ain't even want to talk to me. Like I'm nobody to you. Like, but we see this escalating. And I think this even blindsides a lot of relationships because a person goes into it. You said, "Smart cookie, don't ask my neighbor." Right, right. Uh, People go into a lot of different relationships not willing to open up to the person. They just trying to get some type of physical gratification. They're in need of that. They're thirsty. They're not really hungry though. Hungry is different from being thirsty. See, when you're hungry, you're actually going to forego that emotional matrix. You're going to open up because you want that person to know more about you and you know more about them. There's this sense of hungriness, like hunger for knowledge and things like that, right? Whereas a person is thirsty, they're just trying to get their drink, get their fix. And whatever you share with them, they're just going to take that and run. You know how people do. They get thirsty, they get their drink, and off they go, kind of like in a marathon, right? People get their drink and they keep running. That's a hashtag. It could be. But that's what it is. Like people do that off the time. People be thirsty out here. They're not really hungry though. They're not hungry for more love, more desire, more of a connection. And we see this all the time. We see people that are really not in it to really be around you. They be in their own little matrix, own little circle. You'd be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And there's a lot wrong. They just ain't telling you about it. They don't want to talk about it. They don't feel like they could talk about it with you. I think what's worse than them actually going to be with somebody else is the fact that they take their emotions to somebody else. They didn't take their emotions, they didn't share those emotions with you. I think that's more of a heartbreak. And I know people out here talk about don't let heartbreaks get to you and things like that. Well, these things happen. The thing is how you recover from these things. That's really what tests your fortitude is how you recover from such things. I'm not going to tell you here, especially you guys, I'm not going to be the type of content creator telling you, hey man, don't have a heartbreak. You gotta be strong. You gotta be on your purpose. Be a man. You're gonna have a heartbreak. So what? You're gonna have a heartbreak, but it's how you get through it. That's what's key. And a lot of it could have been based on you feeling like, man, she ain't really opening up to me like that, but I see her opening up like that to somebody else. And yes, I know with gals, I know y'all feel the same way with y'all emotions, because maybe you might feel like, well, dang, I opened up to him, but he didn't really do that with me, you know? And so I get it. I get it. Trust me, I get it. It's just part of this emotional matrix. That's why a lot of families have split up over the years too. Like, cause you know, somebody broke up the whole family. I mean, we could talk about this. We could really talk about this. We could talk about how the United States and even just all Western society is that more divided because people don't talk. You know, we don't really open up to each other, let alone open up doors. I mean, we still see that from time to time, but you see more of a sense of entitlement as that person walks through the door that you opened up for them. So, in essence, that's also another aspect of emotional matrix. Uh, and then you go about the politics, the histories, the social controversies that we have out here. It adds more to this emotional matrix. Encore. You said, Smart Cookie, when you tell someone else instead of me, why are you with me? Facts. Facts. That's major facts. Yes. Uh, I tell you that right now, like man, it's crazy, and that's just going back to still that physical gratification. They're around you because of lust, definitely not love, right? And that's sad. People lust after you. They don't really love you like that. It should be like to where it's definitely a lot of love there, and then a person when they see that you've had to walk away from them, because I don't really like to say move on. Only parasites move on. You just move along due to their parasitic ways. Get it? They now want to get in their feelings like all of a sudden they loved you. Like, no, you just had an infatuation for me. You didn't love me. It was just infatuation and lust. And now that I'm trying to go about my way, given that you called yourself moving on from me, now you want to feel some type of way. But you've been the one having this emotional matrix about you, you know? Like what Cookie said, you don't want to, when you tell other people instead of me, why you talking to me? Like, you ain't want to tell me nothing about you. You know a lot about me, though. I tell you a lot about me, but I don't know nothing about you. And I still kept you around because I just genuinely had that much love for you. I didn't want you to feel uncomfortable. I wanted you to open up as the days go by. I want you to feel like, okay, I'm here. That's the whole purpose of love, right? Like that patience to say that I'm here. I'm not going anywhere. So we got all the time in the world to talk. But let not go throughout all of life to where you just don't want to talk at all. And you have people that do that. They'll let years go by and you don't know nothing about them. And then the minute they open up to say something, it's probably a little too late. So yeah, you don't want too much time going by where a person just ain't trying to open up to you. I get it. We got scars. I got mine, right? And but there should be that breaking of the ice somewhere to where, hey, like, yo, so I'll tell you a little bit more about me. Y'all just really start the vibe, right? The vibe. But I say early on, you got something good with somebody when y'all just vibe early. Now, at the same time, early on, you might have deceivers. They might seem like they vibe good with you, but they change up. That means they fake. Simple as that. No matter how they try to slice it, no matter how they try to word it, if they seem like they vibe with you early on, but they switch up, that's fake. Cause see, if you good and you real and you a real one, you don't switch up. Y'all might go through things, but you don't switch up. But see, people that are in their emotional matrices, they gonna switch up on you. All day long, they gonna switch up. Pretty soon they gonna put that bubble around them and you can't reach them at all. And it's like, dang, like I thought we had a connection here, but it's just a matrix, you know. But yeah, with that said, thanks a million for stopping by, especially you, Smart Cookie. Catch y'all on the next one. All right now. Oh, hold up. Let me hold up. Smart Cookie said something else. I need to read that. She said, "Oh, I can't be with someone who oh no, I can't be with someone who is reciprocating. I think you meant who isn't reciprocating, but that's facts. It's got to be reciprocal. It also has to be regenerative, but we gonna touch on that though. We gonna get on that.